Welcome to WNL Sports Weekly. I'm Jeremy Franklin. This week we'll speak with football captain Jake Pelton and women's cross country captain Lauren Shultz. But first, a quick look back at the weekend in Generals athletics. Two Washington and Lee teams won ODAC championships on Saturday. The football team clinched its second conference crown in 3 years in thrilling fashion, beating Hampton-Sydney 45-42 in quadruple overtime at Wilson Field. Meanwhile, volleyball collected its 13th ODAC title, knocking off Bridgewater in the semifinals and beating Lynchburg 3-1 in the championship match at Randolph-Macon. At the Wingate Quad Meet in Charlotte, women's swimming placed fourth, while the men finished fifth. Riding came in fourth at the Bridgewater Invitational, and wrestling opened up its season at the Virginia Tech Open, highlighted by a pair of wins for sophomore Connor Duffy at 149 pounds. I'm joined now by Jake Pelton, senior football captain from Charlottesville. Jake, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Jeremy.
It is hard to imagine a more dramatic way to win a conference title, a 4-overtime win against a big rival in Hampton-Sydney on Parents' Weekend at home. Tell us what it was like to play in and to win that game.
Yeah, it's really hard to find the words to describe that moment. I think the whole game just kind of was a combination of all the hard work we've put in all year. Coach at halftime was talking to us because we really had to weather the storm. We were down 17-6. And then to go on to win in 4 overtimes was absolutely incredible. You really couldn't have scripted any better on Parents' Weekend.
The upperclassmen on the WNL roster, yourself included, have now won multiple ODAC championships. First time that's happened in General's history. What does that say to you about the shape of the program?
I mean, it tells me that we've come a long way since my freshman year. I mean, we went 3-6 my freshman year, and we knew if we were going to win, we had to really work hard. And so I think we worked hard in the offseason. The coaches didn't give up on us, and I think our hard work has paid off. And it's a testament to our coaches and our hard work to pick up 2 ODAC titles.
How much has the Generals defense improved over the course of the season?
We've come a long way. I mean, especially with the young coaching staff. They've put together great game plans every week. And, we lost a couple of key players, John Kavanaugh, Mike Hartford, and we've really stuck together, and obviously, our offense gets a lot of publicity, but I think this year, especially just the way we've been able to stifle some offenses, I think we've worked really hard, and it's paid off, and it's a testament to our coaches and just how hard we've worked all year.
You face Shenandoah in the regular season finale on Saturday, and then it's on to the NCAA playoffs. What's the mindset of the team as you prepare for your second postseason appearance in 3 years? Right.
The mindset really hasn't changed. I mean, Coach Abel makes sure we don't overlook any team. Obviously, Bridgewater a couple weeks ago, we got tripped up there, so we know what that's like. So even though Shenandoah is 1-8, we're not overlooking them at all, and we know that we really have to come out and play and play our best. And because 2 years ago he mentioned that when we played Thomas More in the playoffs that we didn't really finish on a high note in the regular season. We played Juniata on the road, and that game wasn't very good. And so we figure we got to come with it this week so we can go into the playoffs with our best.
Jake, thanks for being here. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thanks for having me, Jeremy.
I'm joined now by Lauren Shultz, senior cross-country captain from Hopkinton, Massachusetts. Lauren, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
We discussed this with Coach Hoey on the program last week. Washington Lee is having a very special season. You've won 4 of your 5 races. You finished second at the other. What has this year been like for you as a senior captain?
It's really been great. Seasons in the past, there's always people who are willing to put in the work and be 100% every day at practice. But really this year, I feel like I can say that we had that from the whole team. Regardless of position, everyone was there to put in the work, and everyone really invested in this season, and I was really happy that I was able to share in that for my senior season.
You were named ODAC Scholar Athlete of the Year for the 2nd straight season. What does that recognition mean to you?
I was happy to receive that honor. Coming to Washington and Lee, I knew that I wanted to invest in my academics and athletics, and I really appreciated the opportunity to really get a great experience in both of those areas, and it meant a lot to come away from ODACs with that recognition.
You qualified for the national meet as an individual runner last year. How did that experience, how will that help you as you prepare for the regional this weekend?
I think qualifying for nationals I guess, helped me realize what kind of, or how much of a valuable experience it is to go to nationals. It was a great experience last year, and just having that experience lets me know that I'd really like to do that again. I've tried to share that as much as I can with the team, but in some ways it's hard to explain until you've been there. It's a race unlike any other that I've run in before, and something I definitely like to participate in again. So hopefully that'll work out.
I know that WNL is aiming to qualify for the national meet as a team, which would mean you'd have to finish in the top 2 down in Atlanta. What will the Generals need to do to get there?
I think everyone needs to have one of their best races of the seasons. It's certainly not out of our reach, but I think everyone just really needs to dig deep and want it. A lot of teams want it just as badly as we do, so it really comes down to what happens on race day. If things go our way, I think it's very possible.
Lauren, thanks for being here. Good luck at Emory this weekend.
Thank you very much.
It's time now for a look at the upcoming weekend. Volleyball opens up play in the NCAA tournament at Christopher Newport on Friday evening. Action in the 8-team Newport News Regional continues through Sunday. Also on Friday, women's swimming visit Sweetbriar for an ODAC dual meet. On Saturday, wrestling will compete in the Washington and Jefferson Invitational. The cross-country teams travel to Emory for the NCAA South-Southeast Regional. The men's race starts at 11, and the women's meet begins at noon. And football looks to lock up its 3rd straight 8-win campaign with the regular season finale against Shenandoah at Wilson Field. For WNL Sports Weekly, I'm Jeremy Franklin. Thanks for watching.